As most of you know, this ball is anchored into the right field fence and will be there forever. When you're at the field or you happen to be driving by, you will see this player's name and you will remember just how special a ball player he was. I define an MVP as someone who is most valuable to his team, and for the most part, without him, that team doesn't win at all. Every year, most people have an idea of who will compete for this award based on which teams they feel will be in the running for the championship. In my opinion, this was not the case this year. I strongly believe that this player's team would be solid based on a very good coaching staff, a very good 1 and 2 starting pitching, and a team that traditionally plays hard. However, I just felt they weren't deep enough hitting or defensively to get the job done. But unfortunately, I was wrong. You see, this individual put up one of the most incredible seasons in league history and was the deciding factor in his team winning it all. He is the only player to win 5 games as a rookie, 7 games as an 11-year-old, and he finished his Cal Ripken career with an overall pitching record of 18-1. This shattered the record for most wins, which was held by Brancatella, who was 11-2. This pitcher had the lowest ERA in league history, .460. He had the lowest hits allowed in league history for one particular season, which was 12 hits allowed in 39 innings. He led the league in strikeouts with 74 and was tied in wins with 6. Anyone who follows baseball will tell you that these are some really incredible numbers. But it just doesn't stop there. Through hard work and dedication, he made himself the best hitter in the league. I feel that it was because of his improvement as a hitter, which was the deciding factor in his team winning the championship. Quite honestly, as an 11-year-old, I did not feel that he was a good hitter. Sure, he had some decent numbers for youth baseball, but I felt he had way too many holes in his swing. His improvement at the plate enabled him to lead the league in batting with a .463 average. Doubles with 8, runs scored with 23. He led the league in slugging percentage, and he was tied for first in home runs with 3. In the postseason, he did not allow an earned run in 2 of his starts, and he went 8 for 11 with 6 doubles and a home run. He also set a record for most extra base hits, 7 in one postseason. His combined regular and postseason stats were a .519 batting average, striking out 96 batters, and only allowing 3 runs in 51 innings. The last time he wore a Bayonne jersey, he pitched a perfect game in Cooperstown. I had the pleasure of managing him on the 10-year-old select team, which won a district title and lost the championship game of the States to a very good Manalapan team. It was then that I realized that he was a special player and would have a tremendous Cal Ripken career. He would occasionally complain about the way I called the game. And most of you who know me know how that ended. Not good for him. It was his competitiveness and drive to be the best player that in the end made it happen for him. And to be quite honest with you, having a dad who's nuts didn't help things. There's a very simple reason why he only lost 1 game in 3 years. Because he was well aware that a trip home to Princeton was a 1 hour long and would feel like an eternity. In closing, the sad part is that we will never see him pitch in a Bayonne uniform again. My message to him is that youth baseball is not always about wins and losses. It's about making friends, young and old. You should never forget all those numbers that you were able to put up as a ball player. But even more important, you should never forget all the friends in Bayonne that you made. That's going to last a lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player for the 2013 season, Joey Picciaro.
We got one for his house and one for the yard. Enjoy those 3 years, Joe. Good luck there, buddy. Very proud of you.
Joe, come here, give me a kiss.
Okay, now we're complete with our individual award winners, and now we move on to our champions who have been very patient, our team champions. We're going to start with